friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and let's get started. And today we're doing Coastal Vibes DIYs. For DIY number 1, I'm going to begin by using some of these craft sticks from the Dollar Tree. I believe I used 12 total. And I'm just going to take my EMT shears and snip off the bottom rounded end. I need the bottom end to be flat and straight. And once I did all these, here's my last one. I went ahead and put my little scraps into my little scrap container for future usage. Now here are all my craft sticks, and I'm going to use these 3 different tones of blue. Paint them up with acrylic paint. Now at the Dollar Tree, I found one of these really adorable little cosmetic bathroom containers. It's just an acrylic plastic, and I'm going to take each of these sticks, craft sticks, and place them on the sides with some of the hot glue, and I just do a pattern of the 3 different blues. So just like this, take my time and go all the way around. I'll do one more right here. Now here's my last blue craft stick. I still need a couple more, so I went ahead and painted 2 more in just some white acrylic paint. And I'll just repeat the process by adding these 2 together to the very front in this manner. It's kind of a tighter fit, but it still looks cute. Now I'm going to take some of the Waverly chalk paint in the color white and my chunky chippy brush and a paper towel to blot. And I'm going to do a little bit of dry brushing on all of the blue craft sticks in this manner to give it that weathered kind of coastal beach look, or should I say vibe? We're doing vibes here. So just like this, go all the way around. Now don't worry if all the craft sticks are not the same height, that just gives it interest. So now I'm going to take some of this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It's a mesh ribbon. I believe this comes out usually in the spring, but I just love it. I think it gives it a great look for the coastal theme. Just kind of looks like a net a little bit. I'm just going to do a little bit of hot glue to place it down, and I need to add a little bit more glue to this side here. I thought I would be able to go all the way around, but no, I didn't cut it enough, I guess. So here I'm just going to place this on here using my silicone spatula to press everything down, save my fingertips. Now I'm going to take some of the jute twine. This is from the Dollar Tree. As you can see, I do use a lot of twine. So I'm just going to take some twine and wrap this whole piece around a good 3 or 4 times just to look substantial, and then snip off the excess and then tie a double knot to secure this in place like this. Now I'm just going to take my scissors to snip off the excess, and then in my stash I found some more of these icons, these laser cut icons, and I want the little shell. I'm just going to add some hot glue. I'm going to leave it this color, and I'm just going to place it right in the center to go against the white. And look how adorable. You can put whatever you want in these little containers, and it's all contained and looking cute. And that is it. This is how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. This video is a part of a summer collaboration that I'm doing with my sweet friends Leanna DIY, Lori Bly DIY, and DIY Next Door. And we're all doing some sort of a summer DIY video for you guys today. So definitely when you get done with watching my video, definitely check out the description box for the link for the playlist. And also I'll pin it in my comments for your convenience. And enjoy the playlist. It's going to be great. For DIY number 2, I'm going to take 2 packs of these little houses. They're made out of wood, and they are called hanging wood frames from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take my needle nose pliers and remove all of this cording. It's just a white cotton cording, or maybe it's polyester, I don't know. But I'm just taking my needle nose pliers to remove everything, including the little staples. We won't be needing any of that. Now here is what I have left. I'm just going to use 3 for this DIY. I'll use another one for another time. And I'm going to use the same blue paints that I had for DIY number 1. And I'm just going to paint them up, and then I'm going to take my Waverly chalk paint in the color white and do dry brushing on these as well. I'm going to do a vertical direction on these just to make them look a little different. So the dark blue, and then this Caribbean blue, and then of course the lighter blue, which I think was called Bonnet, but I just thought it was a pretty blue, just something different. And then of course I have to do the back. Got to make this a complete look and do this to all three. I'll definitely use the last house maybe for Christmas in July. I think I'll make a cute gingerbread house. Yeah. Okay, so here's my last one. And I don't need to really allow these to dry too much because it's just dry brushing. So that little bit of time is good enough. So now I'm going to take these little starfish wood decor that I found at the Dollar Tree. And I did cut my nails because my nails were getting too long and one kind of like broke at the quick. So I just went ahead and just trimmed them all up. But it makes it so difficult to remove all these plastic pieces and things. Let me tell you, I kind of struggled here. I missed my nails, but they'll grow back. They'll grow back very, very soon. They grow fast. Okay, so I'm just going to place one on each of these little houses. I think that looks adorable. And I'm just going to take some of the glue, hot glue, and just adhere them to the houses. I'm not going to paint these little starfish, but you'll see what else I do with them. Got to make them cute because I kind of like the contrast. Kind of looks like a beach kind of sand color with the blues. I think that's pretty. So I thought this would be prettier than just painting them, but you'll see. Now here I'm just going to use my heat gun to remove any glue webs, because that's one thing about hot glue. Sometimes you get those little webs everywhere. That's why you usually see me using the wood glue. It's cleaner for me. But this is faster. So I decided to go this route for this particular video. Okay, so I'm just going to flip one of these over, and I'm going to add the hot glue where the cording was originally, like this, one bead on each side, and then placing one cord here, one cord there, tapping it down, allowing the hot glue to set. And I'll continue this pattern to create the same sort of look, but instead of two, having three. So 3 little beach houses in a row with the little starfish. I thought this would be so cute in a bathroom. Okay, here's my last one. Trying to place everything in the same direction, same spacing as best I can. Add the cording like this. Allow this to set. Now I'm going to move everything down, and I'm going to do a little knot at the very top. This will be my hanger. Now at this point, all my glue is nice and set because it is just hot glue. So I'm going to flip everything over. Look at that, looking cute. And I'm going to go into my stash, and I'm going to take this little shell from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to place it right in this knot. So it kind of hides the knot. Just use a little hot glue and place it there for just a little added embellishment. Now I'm going to use some of this UV resin that I got from Amazon. There's no mixing required, and it comes in a little squirt bottle. So just kind of squirt it where you want it. Just squeeze it like a little squeeze bottle. And I feel like these wooden decor pieces from the Dollar Tree have these little gaps, these little wells. And I feel like these were perfect for resin projects. Speaking of Dollar Tree, I found the ink that goes with the resin, because you know the Dollar Tree does sell epoxy resin if you're lucky enough to find them. But I did find the ink, and this is in the blue. So I'm just going to add a few little dots of this ink, and I'm going to tell you this ink is very pigmented. It is pretty pigmented, but it's fun. So after I do those 4 little dots or 5 little dots, I'm just going to take some tweezers because they're pretty thin, and I'm going to spread the ink onto the little areas, trying to make like natural lines like maybe a starfish would have. I don't know. This just sounded kind of fun to do, so I just went for it. Yeah. So right here, I'm just spreading. And once I'm happy with it, now I'm going to cure the resin, and all you need for this is just a UV light, hence UV resin. And for UV light, you can use a light for like gel nails, which I'm using my little pen light that I usually use to do my nails. It works great, this little thing here. And I'm just going to take my time and set all this resin, this little pen, and I'll have everything for you guys in my description box if you're interested. But I just use this real quick, and it just hardens it all up and gets it nice and set, and it looks pretty fun. And it's pretty easy. Yeah, look at that, everything's nice and set, no worries. Now I'll continue to do the same thing with the other two as well. Here's my last one, and I'm taking my time to set all this resin. Now I'm going to take some of this white paint from the Dollar Tree, just acrylic paint, and a really thin paintbrush, little detail brush, and I'm just going to paint all the wooden edges all along the starfish, and then in the center there's a few little lines there, and I'm just going to take my time to get it all nice and painted. That way everything pops and looks fantastic, because a lot of that ink did run a lot. So this helps. So at this point I'm pretty happy with how everything is popping, and it's nice and shiny with the resin. And here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 3, I'm going to take some of these little frames. This one's from Christmas, and then these two are chalkboard frames from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to take the same paints, paint them up in this manner, and I'm going to take the white chalk paint again, and I'm going to do more dry brushing. This time I will do horizontal direction just to make it different. I'm not going to paint the inside of the chalkboard. I'm going to leave it black just for contrast. And now I'll do the bonnet. It's like a blue bonnet color. I'll do this one now. I'll just say light blue, the light blue one, in this manner. And then for this Christmas sign, I do the edges of the wood frame, and then I'll do the inside to make it look like water, kind of like the ocean. Yes, you can see the joy and the stuff, but we'll cover all that. Don't worry, that'll be covered. So I'll go ahead and do the back as well. Gotta make it a complete look. And then the back on this one real quick. Just real quick, just whatever paint's left on my brush is all I'm going to use. And I'll leave the middle one alone. Now I'm going to use some more of this mesh ribbon. I think it's just so beautiful, and it goes great with coastal decor. So I'm going to take a piece, go all the way around to the back. I'm going to go ahead and pull enough, flip it over to make sure I have enough. Snip off the excess, center everything really nicely, and then add some hot glue to the back, just kind of generously, but little bits, if that makes sense. Just enough. Using my silicone spatula again to tap everything down, and that looks great. I'm going to leave it upside down till all that glue sets, and then I'll do the same thing to the other two. Here's my last one. Just going to add some glue, press everything down, and I'm going to leave it upside down till the glue sets. Okay, so now this first one is nice and set. So I'm going to take some more of these little Dollar Tree wood pieces. This one has 2 adorable little turtles. That was so cute. Again, here I'm struggling because I don't have any nails. Oh my goodness. So here I'm just going to use one. There's 2 in a pack. I'm going to use one and place it in this manner. That way it'll fit perfectly. I'm going to add the hot glue, press it down so it'll go all the way down to the chalkboard, and that way everything's nice secure. For this light blue one, I'm going to use one of these little clownfish. Again, here I'm going to kind of struggle a little bit. I got no nails. That's okay. They'll be back. And I'm going to add the hot glue, place it down, and press it like this. So now I have 2 ready. For this last one, I did find the perfect one. This one's like a giant shell, kind of like a snail shell, but sea snail, I guess. And again, they come 2 in a pack, but I'm just going to use the one. So it's just going to fit right here, actually a little more centered. I'm going to add my hot glue and center it better. and place it down right here. Press it. Now I'm going to take my little embellishments that go with coastal theme, and I'm going to use some little shells to embellish the frame with the fish. Just a couple little shells, little like half clam shells. I'm not even sure what they're really called, but that's what I'm calling them, little half clam shells. So I'm going to place one on each of the little corners, and then I had 2 left of these little spiral ones from the Dollar Tree. They come in the little jar of shells, and I'm just going to place one here and one kind of opposite on the bottom right here, and this will be my embellished piece for this one. Now for the shell, at the Dollar Tree I did find some of these snail looking seashells in a little glass jar, so they're kind of unique. I thought they would go great with these, so I'm just going to add a couple just for embellishment, and that one's going to be like that for now. Now this last one, I started to do these little pearls from the Dollar Tree on the corners of this chalkboard, and I was liking it. I was kind of liking it, and then I was adding something else to go on top, one of these little vase fillers. But then in the end I ended up just removing it, and you'll see what I did instead. I just added the little vase fillers to little corners on the bottom, and then the pearls I ended up using it for the hangers. So yeah, I just changed it up. At the end I was like, I think I don't like this. But I just left it in here because I was just having a happy old time, just embellishing my little heart out. But that's the great thing about crafting. You can do something and then decide you don't like it and change it up. And you'll see in a minute how I changed it up. So now I'm just going to take some of these wood beads and my hangers and add them to the hangers. And I'll do that real quick. Now here I'm going to take some more of the UV resin, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in all these little wooden detail spaces. So I'm just going to take my time, fill it all up. This time around I didn't use any of the dye. I wanted to see how this resin would look with just being shiny against the natural color of these wood decor pieces, just for interest, just to see, and that way I can compare DIY number 2 with this DIY number 3. So I'm just going to take my tweezers again and get everything nice and spread. Make sure every corner, every inch gets some resin, and so that this just helps to get everything nice and spread. And once I get that done, all I'm going to do is just take my little UV light pen that I use for my nails. Hey, utilize what you got, huh? Yeah. Now here everything is setting really nicely, as you can see, and I go ahead and do the rest in the same manner, just filling up all the gaps with some of the UV resin, get it nice and spread, make sure everything is covered, and then using my little pen light just to set everything nicely. And then that is it. This DIY is complete. Here's how they look and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 4, at the Dollar Tree I found this great big wood hanging decor made out of wood, and it's pretty big. It's about 12 by 12 inches or so. So I'm going to remove the jute twine. We will be using it again, but later on. And I'm going to use some of this Dollar Tree craft paint and give it all a nice full coat. Now using Canva, I created this bathroom rules poster, and it's super cute with lots of embellishments, and I printed it out with my laser printer. So now I'm going to use some of the Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree just in the mat, give it a nice generous amount, and using my little brush to smooth out the whole thing. And I'm going to allow it to dry completely. This will make placing my copy paper down a little easier. That way it'll adhere where I want it to adhere. I'll have a little bit more control doing it this way, but I'm sure I'm going to get some air bubbles anyway. Okay, so here it is nice and dry. I'm going to place my print right here, kind of center it in the center, and I'm taking my piece of parchment paper and my mini easy press and reactivate all of the dried Mod Podge just by going over the whole graphic. Just taking my time, getting the top portion good and adhered like this. Now put my parchment paper away for another time. And as you can see, everything is adhered. So now I'm going to take some more of the Mod Podge in the mat, and I'm going to do a nice generous coating on top. But instead of my brush, I'm going to use this little dabber brush. That way it gives it a nice little finish. Kind of looks like an actual print and not just a piece of paper. And this also seals everything up, because this will be in the bathroom, because it's bathroom rules. Okay, so once I'm done covering the whole surface and doing the edges, of course, then I'll allow this to dry completely. And yes, I do see some wrinkles. Okay, here it is, nice and dry. The wrinkles are still there. So I'm going to use my parchment paper and my mini easy press to go over it one more time. Get everything nice and smooth. Just kind of go up and over, and definitely get all the edges nice and adhered. The center, anywhere where there were wrinkles, just get everything nice and smooth. Now removing the parchment paper gently, because there is Mod Podge on top. Now to embellish this sign, I'm going to use the rest of this roll of this mesh ribbon. I basically have just enough for this DIY, and then that was it. So here I'm just taking a nice long piece, going all the way around to the back, and adding my hot glue and placing the two ends together, and then using my silicone spatula to tap everything down so that way I don't burn myself. So just kind of wait for all the glue to set. It doesn't take long. It's pretty cool in my room. Now I'm going to flip it over and check it out. I like it. Now here is where the miracle happens. Look at this. Just enough. The end of my roll. Look at that. That is it. Wow. Perfection. It was just meant to be, huh? Sometimes things are just meant to be. So I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Taking my time with the hot glue. Make sure everything's nice and adhered. And look how cute. Now all I have to do is place my hanger back on. And I place the knots on the front, just to give it a little bit of interest. Like this. And that is it. Here's how it looks. And a closer look at the final reveal. If you're on Instagram, here's my QR code. I invite you to scan it and come follow me on there. I post on there Monday through Fridays, as well as TikTok. Here's my QR code for there. Here is my QR code for Facebook, also Monday through Fridays, as well as my Pinterest. Here's my QR code for there. And here's my Lemonade account as well. And my Threads account. This is my handle, also Monday through Fridays. There's my Hometalk QR code. I invite you to come scan it. Post on there twice a month. I do have a Facebook crafting group. I invite you to come join us there. And now we're at the final reveal. Let me know what you think and which one is your favorite one. Well, I'd like to take a moment and say thank you to my sweet friends, Leanna DIY, Lori Bly DIY, and DIY Next Door for letting me join in on their summer collaboration. I had a lot of fun creating for these DIYs. Hope you guys did enjoy them. Don't forget to head on over to my description box after you're done watching my video and watch all of theirs. The playlist is there in my description box and also pinned in my comments for your convenience. Let them know that I sent you. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, leave them sweet comments, all the things. And don't forget to subscribe here if you haven't yet. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe to my next video. Stay healthy, safe, and strong, and have a great, great day. Bye-bye.